Hey everyone, it's Carrie Greaves with Beta Care and just doing another sample recipe for chickpea of the sea salad sandwich. This one is a great one to take when you're camping because it packs really well. It is also a great one for lunch. You can do it as a salad or a sandwich. So think about it as your tuna salad or chicken salad, but without all the saturated fat, no mayo, none of that stuff. Whips up together pretty simply. I have most of the things pre-prepped, but didn't take me longer than 5 minutes to do that. I have already rinsed and drained this can of beans, so just a can of chickpeas. And then you're gonna take, if you have a potato masher like I do, great. Otherwise, the back of a fork will work just as well. Depending how mashed that you want your chickpeas can really depend on how much you want to do the mashing, obviously. So you may want to do a half and half recipe to determine that. You may also determine just what sort of a person you are for food textures. You may notice that you'll see some skins on the chickpeas that sort of come off. I know some people are very picky and remove those. I am not willing to do that much work, so that's not something that I would do, but feel free to. Then I have half of a fresh lemon, and this is a rather large lemon. I know this is just a half. You know, sometimes you have lemons that are fairly small. I really like a lot of fresh lemon juice, so using a large size lemon. And this is one of my favorite tools to have since lemon and lime juice adds so much to recipes. So that's just simply squeezed in there. Then it calls for 4 tablespoons of hummus. I'm just using a roasted red pepper hummus, which is my favorite hummus. Doesn't matter really actually the brand. This does happen to be from Aldi. It calls for 4 tablespoons, which is actually a 1/4 cup. So it's a lot easier to just do a 1/4 cup. Then there is a half cup of celery and a half cup of red onion. I'm not a huge fan of celery, but we did happen to have it in our fridge today. Otherwise, something like these drumstick carrots would be really tasty. Just something that can give you a crunch. I mean, maybe even radishes that are really finely diced if you like those. I really do prefer using the red onions so that it gets a little bit of color, since the celery and the chickpeas are not as vibrant. So I would recommend using that red onion, but white is going to taste fairly similar. I have also, if you didn't have hummus on hand, if you happen to have an avocado or you don't like the taste of hummus, using 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup of avocado that's mashed, that would work as well. You would just find that you'd have to use it up a little faster. Then you're gonna just simply put in some spices. So a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a 1/4 each of salt, just putting half in, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and of pepper. I think I said salt before. So then all you're simply doing is mixing this up. Certainly that hummus is what is giving it that stick together power. I also then prefer to serve this, you know, as a sandwich with some leafy greens, tomatoes, whatever whole grain bread. This happens to be the whole grain bread I have around my home. It's 100% whole wheat, 2 grams of dietary fiber per slice, and the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. So that's what we're looking for. Give it a taste, right? And then I'll show you a close-up. I'm gonna take a big bite, I guess. Really good. Really good. That is chickpea of the sea salad. Enjoy.